Welcome to the 5-Minute Show with your host, Ben Barber.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the 5-Minute Show, episode 15. I am very excited today. This one actually might only be 5 minutes, which is crazy because that never happens, and it's not an indictment about how much I enjoy our next guest. We just are both on a time crunch. So let me introduce Jennifer Ortiz. Hey Jen, how are you?
Hi, Ben. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Tell people who you are, what you do.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Ortiz. I am the owner of Executive Cuts in downtown Providence, 15 Peck Street. I've been in business for almost 17 years now.
That is incredible. You and I met last June when you were the host of a press conference for the Rhode Island Small Business Coalition, and you have really taken on a huge role in helping small businesses in Rhode Island. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people ask how have I ended up in the seat that I am. I'm now a senior advisor for the transition team for Governor McKee. So yeah, with the whole shutdown, being a small business owner, I ended up on his small business calls, and it's just
Oh, Jen froze.
together.
Oh no, Jen. All right. Well, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty right now with Jen, and that happens. She is hard at work, and so I'm gonna go full screen until she comes back. But yeah. So Jen, hey,
Okay.
there you go.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. So you were just talking about being an advisor on the transition team for now Governor McKee.
Yeah. So just having our voices heard, especially in our industry, has been a huge plus. Getting us reopened, getting the restrictions lifted, changed, altered, just been part of that whole process. And that's kind of something that I wanted to talk to you about today was consumer confidence. How do we build consumer confidence is something that we've been working as a coalition for all small businesses. But obviously, I'm a little more knowledgeable in my particular business, which is a barbershop salon setting. So just some things I wanted to put out there. We are licensed by the Department of Health. We are required to do 1,500 hours before we get our license. So for me, it took me about 3 years to do that. So we have actually dealt with the prevention of spreading disease and infection before COVID. That's part of our license. And so we're very well equipped in how not to spread COVID. And that's just something that I want to really put out there. I myself have personally received about 6 extra safety certificates while I was in lockdown, did a huge amount of changes to my shop. They call it like the urgent care unit. It looks like a triage unit in here. All my curtains around to protect everyone. But we are completely, like, I feel safer here than I do going to do my errands or do my food shopping or whatever. I am now an official testing site on top of that, so I can test myself. I can't hear you, Ben.
That is what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Can you talk a little bit about the being a testing site, small
Yeah.
businesses being able to test now?
So small businesses are allowed to register for the clear certificate. Mine is right back there in that red square. So, a little process, and we get the test kits from the convention center. I can test myself daily, regularly, just to be constantly on top of it. And one of the things that we helped advocate for was to test clients. So I can, if clients want to feel safer, they can come in and get tested before their service. And then we know, we're both completely safe to continue their service.
That's incredible. And so what are some of the ways what are some of the resources that are available out there for business owners right now that they might not be aware of, and where can they find out that information?
So the Rhode Island Small Business Coalition, we have, our website that we try to put a lot of things on. There is a new link for you to become a certified testing site. We try to make the process a little bit easier. There is definitely a lot of resources out there. Again, we're used to saying the lieutenant governor's office, so now the governor's office, Cheyenne, all those resources are invaluable for us. Definitely reach out to one of us if you need help. I have personally, just sat down and called people and had that one-on-one. And I have no problem doing that. That's what I did with the grants, help people just apply. But definitely let's build that consumer confidence so people feel safe going out there and supporting us, because, we're all struggling. There's clients that I haven't seen in a year. They haven't come back since the pandemic. And I just want to assure that, we're doing everything we can. I've worn my double mask from the beginning, since June, since before it was like talked about. So, I know I personally have taken the safety measures to go above and beyond what is required. And we just want to put that out there.
Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you for everything that you're doing, both for your customers and clients and your community, with everything that you've been doing for the Small Business Coalition and in your advisor role on the transition team. So thank you very much for that. I would love to have you back on the show to talk a little bit more about the other things that you're passionate about, to talk about education. Maybe we'll do that after the first 100 days. And that would be wonderful. So tell people where they can find you, where they can find Executive Cuts, and then we'll call it a show.
Sure. I am in downtown Providence, 15 Peck Street, right in the heart of the city, the financial district. And feel free, call me, text me, 401-383-2888, and come and see me. Come and see the shop. Come and see everything that I do.
It's a beautiful place. It's very easy to get to. There's plenty of parking, and it's a wonderful place that I have been to, actually, which is nice. One of the few places I've gone. The only place that I've gone in the northern half of the state during this.
I know we were all excited when you show up. Like, Ben was here in person. Wow.
I know. I'm usually only behind a screen.
I didn't know I should have gotten an autograph that day.
You should have. Yeah, that was a huge mistake on your part, and that's fine. I'll give you one next time I see you. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Ben.
Bye. All right, that is it. The 8-minute show. See you later, guys. Have a good one. I have a bishop waiting on the other computer that I should probably get to. So, bye.
Looking for more than 5 minutes? Click the contact links in the description of this episode.